everyone, it's Sami from Sami's Sweet Life, and this is going to be kind of a mid-month check-in. It is January 9th, and I am sitting down to do my plan with me, which you will see later in this video, but I wanted to take a couple minutes and tell you guys a couple of things have been working, and then I also want to talk about things that are getting changed. I've already realized some things are just not going to work for me, and so I'm changing things. First off, still absolutely love my Makselife planner. I just love this thing. I love the goal setting things. It puts all of the goal categories like right in the forefront. I'm working on those goals every single day and I just absolutely love it. Just having that session, like today's Sunday, I'm gonna have that brainstorming planner session and get my goals written out. And I feel like the act of looking back at them from last week and then planning the goals for this week and then physically writing them down just definitely puts them in my brain so that they're at the forefront and I really work on concentrating on them. So that has been working really well. I've got two other things that are working great for me. The fitness planner, working great. My back started to feel a lot better yesterday. I'm trying to baby it again today, and then tomorrow on Monday, I'm gonna get back into it as much as I can. And I'm just gonna really try to take it easy this week and hopefully get completely over it. But love having the fitness planner. It keeps me motivated even on days where I can't really do much. I just love having it. I love being able to write things out in it. So that is gonna be staying in my lineup. Also, a daily planner situation is totally working for me. I'm gonna stick with that. The last thing that's working great for me is this Spaces notebook. I ended up really liking this notebook. I have lots of different things in here that I keep track of. I've got some habit tracking things. I also have some expense sheets and project notes and things for various things. And I just love this. I love having all the different kinds of lists. And I like that it's really helpful to have the lined papers as well. I'm keeping track of my project life with this. And I feel like this notebook overall is going to be a great I guess sort of like investment for this year for me, because it's going to help me stay on top of things. And I did end up not knowing exactly where I wanted to put my gratitude right now, because I am using the gratitude sidekick journal, but it only has so many days in it and then you're on your own. So I've actually been duplicating my gratitude so far, and I've just been putting it down this sidebar in these 7 boxes. And I like that. I'm going to continue that this next week. I flipped the page over. I already wrote out like the days, and I just used the mild liner to highlight them in rainbow colors. And I kind of like that they're going to be on these pages, because these pages I will refer back to all these like different lists on here as I make them. And I will love to be able to see the little gratitude sections. Once the sidekick journal is up, I think I'm going to really like just having them on this sidebar and writing them out and making them all pretty. There's a room for me to write 3 or 4 things on there. And I just really like that. This has been a really good hit so far. Let's talk about things that are not working. The main one being my content planning. I have an iCal just calendar on my computer that I move content ideas around. So like this video will be on an actual calendar day as an event, and I will move it around depending on where it's going to get scheduled in my calendar. I tend to not want that pen to paper because I am going to be making things move around a little bit, but when I have them finalized, I like putting them on a monthly calendar so I can go back and look through it. But as far as like tracking YouTube ideas and YouTube to-dos and things like that, I'm just kind of at a loss for what I want to do. I had a notebook from So Typical Me that I was trying to use to keep track of ideas, and then I would have ideas where that notebook wasn't handy, and there's not really a whole lot of room in my my actual planner to write ideas. So I have been writing them sometimes on my Daily Duo daily page. And then I also have this content planner that I Franken-planned. It's just basically a monthly calendar that I can write my published videos on, and then lined paper. So I could totally write some ideas in here. I've been using it for like video notes. I'll show you guys. Like I had notes for my workout anniversary video. I wrote the notes in here, and then I have a video talking about the content planner when I get it set up. I'm gonna have a whole video dedicated to how it's set up once it's going. But right now, that part is a total work in progress. I do love this one. I put the Etta V cover on here for the 7x9, and I love it. I think it's beautiful. But as far as like daily practice where I'm writing YouTube ideas and to-do lists and things like that, I'm kind of at a loss for where I want to consolidate that. The So Typical Me notebook, totally out. I'm putting that one aside for now because it's not working having that one and this one. I'm gonna try to probably put everything between here and the daily page and see how that goes. But I just want a dedicated place for all YouTube ideas. And I just don't know if that's gonna be in here. It might end up going back to just being on the Notes app on my phone, because just, you know, ideas pop into my head for different videos and I don't have a good place to write all those down. And a lot of them don't come to fruition. They're just like ideas that I want to get down because they're in my head and I'm thinking about them and I want them out of my head and onto paper or on the phone in the Notes app. But for now, that's still to be determined. This one's in the running. The only thing I really wanted to use the So Typical Me notebook for, here's a page from it. I wanted to use these 30-day challenge pages. I'm having trouble talking, but I haven't been actually closing it because I don't grab this notebook very often. It just didn't come naturally to me to grab that notebook for another like habit tracking thing. So I'm gonna stick this one in here somewhere with washi tape because I have all sorts of other like yearly challenge things and habit tracking things that I want this one just in there, and then I can actually track it. You can see I only ended up writing it the first 3 days and I'm like, okay, this notebook's totally not working for me, and now I'm really just kicked the notebook out of the lineup and I'm gonna adjust. Okay, so my last update and piece of business before we move into the plan with me is actually a Makselife update. You guys know, love my Makselife flagship planner, love their content, I love their community, I love the Club Moxie, which I have joined starting this month. I'm in it through at least the end of March, and I foresee myself signing up for the next quarter as well. I just absolutely love everything that Moxie stands for, but I'm gonna start ranting a little bit. The covers totally effing suck. I do not like them at all. And you guys know I've already taken the cover off of a daily. And look, here's another daily. So we're gonna have a little story time, a little bit of a ranting time, and I will also send them my thoughts yet again. So I ended up having the problem with my 2 Makselife planners that I used. I used 6-month undated weekly in the vertical for December. Only used it like maybe 2 weeks out of December, hardly touched it really most of the month because we had holidays stuff, we had kids always being home, we had family visiting pretty much the whole month, so I really didn't use it all that much. And the same thing happened that happened to my daily planner. The covers started just fraying at the end, started messing up really badly. I've shown it on multiple videos now where the covers just started messing up, and that was like less than a month's of use. And same thing happened with my daily. I started using the daily, and like 1 week into it, the cover started messing up. So I ended up taking that off in a video and ranting about it in the video. Like, they're so beautiful. Like, this is such a beautiful imprint. The texture on it's gorgeous. The feel of it, it's like this little rubbery feeling, and I just love the look of it. I love the colors. I love the feel of it. But in use, they effing suck. Like, they're the worst covers I think I've ever seen on any planner anywhere in the history of planners. Just total horrible mess. Like, they are like this rubbery sticky feel. Well, guess what? That means they stick to the coil too. So they don't turn the best. Like, as I'm turning this, the whole coil is rotating, and I was trying to lay them all the way around. Totally didn't work. And even the corners of them are like spongy. You can see like the corners are not gonna hold up over time. The spiral part, less than a week into it, was totally messing up and falling apart. So I ended up uncoiling that book and showing it to you guys. A few of you guys had mentioned you either 1, had the same problem as me, or 2, thought I should talk to the company. They're like, you paid a lot of money for these planners, you should let them know. And so I did. I let them know. I'm like, guys, I love every other thing about your company, but I do not like these covers at all. They're a total fail for me. They're totally falling apart in less than 1 week for this one and less than 2 to 3 weeks on the other one. And these are supposed to be, like this one that didn't last a week, it's supposed to be a 3-month planner. So my planner cover was not gonna last 3 months. And then again, like, this is a 6-month planner and it didn't even make 1 month's use because the cover just sucked so bad. It was starting to fall apart and come apart at the edges. And so they wrote me back and they were really sweet. Like, we're so sorry. We have no control over some of the quality control because it's sent to the warehouse and then the warehouse people pack it. And so we're sorry that you got these covers that didn't hold up, and they sent me new ones. So I have 2 new replacement planners, and I'm like, wow, that's great. The customer service was super quick. But again, it's the same thing. Like, it doesn't matter how many planners you send me, if the covers stink, the covers are still going to stink. So it's not just that I had like one defective cover, it was 2 covers I was using and both of them messed up. And in fact, these 2 covers are already not flawless. Like, I'm looking at them, and of course I'm being hypercritical now because I know what happens to them over time when you use them. This one's already like nicked up, and I don't know if you're gonna be able to see it. I will definitely show it up close if you can't see. But there's like a little nick on the edge of it. So it's already like scuffed up on the edge, and you can just see it's just not well done. When they wrap it around, you get a lot of like the rubber part of the edge showing. This one seems to be okay at all the spirals, but the gray one does not. Already the gray one is messed up on one of the spirals. So like the cover itself looks okay, but look, already you can tell this one's gonna fall apart too. Like, look at that. That's already not well punched, well done. It's just a mess. So Again, I'm thankful that they sent me another one because I can take the covers off and use the actual pages themselves. And I feel like since now I got 2 for the price of 1 and I just don't have covers for them. Oh, see, and again, like even right here, these are brand new. These just arrived last night. Have not used them except just to look at them. Again, like right here, this planner is all scuffed up on that cover. So all around, total fail on the covers. So I feel less bad about like wasting my money on it because now I have 2 for the price of 1. You know, I got a whole year's worth instead of just 6 months worth. And in this one, instead of a quarter's worth, now I have a half a year's worth. But again, I'm gonna have to take these covers off and just put on different covers because the covers are just not gonna hold up. So I'm glad that they tried to make it right in some way. And again, I will write to them and be like, you know, I'm not trying to get more products, but the covers are just not the greatest. And that's something that sometimes happens, you know, with a new product. They're not all going to be perfect things, but I wish the covers would have worked a little bit better. And it's so funny because these ones are like a normal standard cover. These are like your cardstock, cardboard thick cover, and they've done these for 3 years. So they know that they're going to last. They've withstood the test of time. And I don't know why they didn't go with something more streamlined. And I'm gonna say this, and maybe I'm wrong, but I feel like part of the problem is probably that these are made in China and other companies make their planner stuff in the United States because the quality is just not there with these covers. They're just not there. So I'm just not impressed with them. Again, I will use the pages because they're undated. I can use them for the future, but the covers are just, oh, they're just such a fail. And it's so disappointing because the colors are gorgeous, just absolutely gorgeous. Love, love, love the teal. Love the taupe color that's like a grayish type color. And I also got a blush one that's beautiful too, but it's just, the covers are just such horrible parts of the planner. And I would definitely suggest getting just the paper inserts. You can save some money. You don't have to deal with these horrible covers and you can just bind them yourself. And yeah, so that's all I'm going to rant about them. Again, love the company, love everything about the company except these covers. They're just not for me. And I don't know very many people who've said that they have actually liked the covers when they're actually using their planner. I know a lot of people rave about them because they're beautiful, but in practice, if you're actually using your planner, those covers are not going to hold up over time. Anyway, that ended up being a lot longer part of this video than I had anticipated, so let's go ahead and move on to a happier subject. Let's talk about playing with me. I'm going to hop to the overhead camera and walk you through how I'm going to plan out this week. We're going to just stick this page in really quick. I do have a paper trimmer off camera. I'm just going to trim this really quick and just washi tape it in. I want this to be in the front of my planner as the rest of the stuff. So I've got my goal work, my close my rings. So this is just like a 30-day version of the same thing. I think maybe I'll just washi tape it on here so I can dot both of them off at the same time. I'm going to be changing out my 30-day challenges from month to month, but for the first one, I just really wanted to get back into closing my rings. It is the 9th, and I have already closed my rings for today. We took a nice long family walk, which was wonderful. And let's see, let's grab that black pen. I'm gonna go ahead and mark off through the 9th because I have kicked butt at closing the rings every day. Some days it's just yoga because my lower back was tweaked. But so far, like after that walk, I still feel great. Hopefully I'll be back exercising tomorrow. So there we go. We've made it 9 days so far. That's the goal. Buy that dumbbell rack at the end of the month. It depends on when the home gym flooring shows up, when I can actually buy that. But here we go, we can flip through and use that as needed. This is the thing I was talking about, the gratitude. I think it looks really pretty down the side with the little colorful stuff. So I ended up dotting these and working on things. I've got next week's already set up with the date up at the top and then the numbers 9 through 15 for each day. And then we'll just make lists as needed with that one. We're just gonna look at this bad boy and, oh, by the way, Olivia got into these diamond paintings, so she made me a sticker, actually lots of stickers. So this is the one I stuck in there. It's a cute little frog, so he's in there for this week. And then here is our look at this. I don't know why, but I didn't end up like dotting any of these off, even though my tending list, look at that. I have been keeping up with it. I ended up working on it through yesterday, like midday I looked at it, and then I haven't so far looked at it today, so we're gonna go ahead and just mark something off. I thought I would do Peloton training yesterday, but totally didn't get to it. I just didn't want to potentially mess up my back. So hopefully this 3rd week I will, because Peloton I think is week 4. So we're struggling with this. So I didn't end up doing AM workouts any of these days because of my back. Except today we went for a walk, not actually in the AM routine. And I did not do my AM routine this morning. We are sticking with the nose bend. We are reading the Daily Stoic. I already read it. And then bed on time totally didn't happen last night, but will again tonight. So you can see those are the weekend nights where I can stay up and sleep in a little bit. And then I worked on my Project Life yesterday, but not so far today. So that's kind of what I did yesterday. Went down the list and did partial check-offs of everything. And then everything on the monthly action items is in progress, which is nice. We're making progress for that. So this is this week. It ended up being pretty good, and I didn't follow the habit tracker. I've got to get back into trying to use that. And that's really what it looks like. We're going to have a busy week this week. So we'll walk through the goals for this week. I ended up not doing the go to bed on time some nights, so I marked that an X, but I think everything else got crossed off yes, except the play dates. We are just going to totally take those off the schedule for now. Pandemic times are rough right now. I know of like 8 friends in different like friend groups that currently are testing positive. So we're not hanging out with anybody right now. We're having Olivia go to school, and I've not gone hardly to any place at this point. We did do a date night, but we're wearing our masks, we're staying distanced from people, and that's about it. Like we're not hanging out with anybody. And yes, we have read the BFG. We read it again today. So today's Sunday, we read it Saturday and Sunday, and she loved it, which is good. We're just, I don't know, a little of the way into it still. And then I said no for this pick wall color, but we did actually decide on the color today. It is chosen, and everything else, like we made good progress. So moving on to the week, we are going to look. I have my week's wins, what worked, what didn't work, adjustments needed, and I ended up adding thoughts, even though she doesn't have that one on her like weekly reflection. I'm just thinking about the week, so you can pause it and read that if you really want to. Basically, I explained like what worked and what didn't work. Definitely need to work on the content video planning setup because it's just not working. And then here is what our list looks like. We'll walk through this in a minute. I'm gonna make sure I don't want to add anything to it as we walk through it. And then I already have a couple of things written here, and we also need to write in Stella's appointment. She's going at 9 a.m. because she has this little rash on the back of her knees, and it's something that I still will get, like when it's too hot and I get sweaty, I get rashes like in my elbow cracks and in my knee cracks, like under my knee, and she's starting to get it too, but I can't clear hers up because she keeps messing with it. She doesn't understand not to mess with it, so she's got an appointment, so I can maybe get like a steroid cream or something for her. That's what they always prescribe me, is some sort of steroid treatment for it. That's her doctor appointment. First thing in the morning, I was able to get her an appointment because this weekend it's just she was really messing with it, and I can't get her to stop messing with it, and I can't figure out any sort of cream or lotion to put on it that helps her at all. Anyway, let's go ahead and walk through the goals really quick, and we'll dot these guys. I've got all my pins here to dot. We're gonna hopefully not do like last week and just dot everything yellow. We just want to dot the first ones yellow. So for personal, it says make a list for grocery staples for meal planners. So I really just need to make sure we're always getting all of our staples, because sometimes like I won't think about baby carrots and we will forget baby carrots, and then we don't have baby carrots for the whole week, or things like that. Like I have to check, make sure we have sandwich meat, baby carrots, bread, all the same things that we eat from week to week, to make sure we still have all of our same stuff. And then prioritize sleep. I went to bed late a couple of nights and I definitely paid for it. So this week we're gonna really try to concentrate on that. And then I have been waking up at 6. I'm gonna bump that up to 5:30 this week and get back on track with morning fun, because I'm gonna get back to doing some more working out in the morning. And it's going to be a fun time. So those are my personal goals there. And then next we have fun and recreation. I'm just going to go down here and down here. And then this is Project Life Week 1. It is mostly done. 1 scrap video. Actually, I am 2 weeks ahead on scrap videos because I had 3 videos made. And then we're going to do another Scrappy Friday session. And then we'll do week 2 on the Peloton tracker, which is a cross-stitch thing I started making, and I'm super excited about it. I put it under this fun and recreation because I thought it was, you know, kind of a fun thing. It could also go with the health and wellness because it is health and wellness related, and it could also just be personal. So I don't know. For now, I put it under fun and recreation, but it's not like a big overarching goal. I'm just gonna have it on here to remind me to work on it from week to week. And then next is the work and learning, which is YouTube stuff. So we've got 3 videos on the schedule for this week. Get 1 week ahead of editorial calendar. I just wanna make sure I'm a little ahead in case, you know, there's a busy week or a week I'm not feeling very motivated, I can take more break time between editing and stuff. So that will be very helpful to get a week ahead. And then work on tweaking content planner, which I told you guys that's up in the air right now. I've really got to sit down and think about what I want to do with that. And then for family and relationships, we're still reading the BFG and we're going to take a date night. And you can see there's no play date on here because we are just not. We are hunkering down and trying to stay away from people. I just don't want to catch it. Even though we may have already caught it. We've had so many bad things that may have been, but we're just trying to limit exposure now that just everybody's catching it, it seems like. Then over here, health and wellness, we're going to work on clothes and rings. I've been doing really good with that. Get back on the bike. Try evening workouts. So there have been a couple of nights recently where I have just felt like I had more energy to burn. I had lots of thoughts on my mind, and getting on the bike or doing some yoga or stretching in the evening sometimes helps me clear my mind. So I'm going to try to do some evening workouts this week and see how it goes. And also the hardcore on the floor calendar. I don't have mom group on here because I canceled on the mom group. A couple of the moms in the mom group got sick and I just don't want to go there right now. I told the head lady, I'm just going to take a few months off while, you know, this COVID thing's getting bad, because right now when it's cold, we work out indoors sometimes, and I just don't want to be inside breathing heavily with a bunch of other people and potentially getting exposed. And especially with Stella being there with me, because Stella goes with me. Stella like eats other people's snacks and licks things and puts everything in her mouth, and I just want to limit our exposure as much as possible. So I'm going to take a few months off from that, and then when it's outside all the time, I will feel more comfortable about it, and maybe the numbers won't be up so high right then. So hopefully in a couple months I can get back to it, but for now I'm just taking a break from all social things pretty much. So it's kind of sad, and I was feeling really down about that one because I do love the moms group, but I haven't been in so long too that I was worried about my back as well. It's just, yeah, had to cancel it for now. We'll see how it goes in the next few months and see if I feel more comfortable having my kid lick other people's snacks. And okay, anyway, serious, let's get moving on. This is spiritual and personal growth. We have the book club book I'm still working on. The Club Moxie workbook, I have to go through and read and do some actions with that. I also want to keep continuing on with yoga and journaling. So a lot of these things are like, continue doing what you're already trying to get in the habit of. So a lot of these are easy. And then for financial, no spend January, and that's supposed to say keep. I wrote an F instead. Keep track of daily spending, groceries, and house. It's been hard to keep track again. We haven't been on a budget in a while, so I'm trying to get back into keeping track of the grocery budget and things. And then down here is the last section. This is physical environment, and I feel like this is a section we do a lot. And the dark teal here, we've got start our baseboard work. We did end up buying all the baseboard stuff. Set up Johnny's office. I ended up buying him some stuff. It was his anniversary present, is getting him one of those adjustable standing desks and all the setup for that. So he is gonna be moving upstairs, and hopefully we can get that actually set up today. And then houseplants, we had some problems with a couple of them getting bugs and pests, and they have to be repotted. I figured out what was wrong, and I'm gonna make it right and save my little plant babies, and then start framing my accent wall. I got the frame boards for that. We ended up picking out the color, and I think I have on here for next week. Oh no, finished baseboards. I was gonna say pick out color, but I think I X'd it off and thought I had put it somewhere else, but I didn't. Yeah, on here I had wrote make list of organizing projects, but I had already done that the week previously, so I could check it off and just white it out since it wasn't gonna be a priority this week. It was already done. So there's what everything looks like, and let's move into the week here. So I'm gonna write my habit tracking in. Let's see, I wanna do the same ones here. I wrote on here scrapbook room, like come in here and start organizing things. And didn't check it off, but I was in here actually most nights doing some sort of organizing. I got a few drawers organized and cleared off my desk a lot. So I'm gonna continue writing that one. I don't know what this other one's gonna be yet, so we'll just leave it off. As far as things, we are both girls are back to dance this week. So we've got dance Tuesday and Wednesday. We're not doing mom group, so I don't have to worry about writing in mom group. We do have to water plants. That's always my Friday thing. If I don't write it down, though, it doesn't happen. Okay, now I need to check my calendar and see what else we've got going on this week. Oh, I'm getting my hair did Friday. I do need to look and see if I have a sticker for this because I'm sure I do. I'm gonna get my hair trimmed and she's going to work on lightening my hair even more. I'm trying to get to blonde, so we just are lightening it every appointment a little bit more. Trying to do it gently and not all at once. Okay, totally forgot this is going to be cleaning day. I love my cleaning ladies. They do all the cleaning and I love them so much. That is gonna be cleaning day. And then sheets and towels day is going to be Wednesday. All right, we're gonna say Peloton too. I think it's coming up next weekend. Yeah, I'm pretty sure we're a week out from it, or 2 weeks out from it. So we need to do Peloton training. Maybe one day this week I'll also do a longer session. It's coming and I need to be ready for it. I'm totally out of practice for these longer sessions. So that is it for now. I have some to-do stickers. I don't know if they're the same stickers in the back of these planners. Yeah. Okay, so any of these Erin Condren planners have the same stickers, and I really liked this little gold foil to-do. I wanted to put that as the to-do part. And then I'll draw the line from here. Just use the ruler. I really like this technique. Just adding a little subtle line. And again, I'm gonna go aqua this time. I still just love the aqua. I'm going to use this one as my little thin to-do list line. That's what it looks like. We're going to add a few stickers here and there and call it done. I don't want to bulk it up too much, and I've noticed just the few stickers I've used have made a couple of these areas raised up. And I just clip it to the actual page and I flip back and forth between this. When I'm setting this out for the day, it will be set out and I will flip back and forth to this goals page and see if there's anything I can work on while I'm not being occupied with the kiddos. Sometimes they run off and do their own thing and I have a minute to work on some things, and that's how I get some of these things done. I can just sit at the counter and work on things as needed. Okay, so that is it for that part. I have these Makselife and the Cultivate What Matters Power Sheet sticker book. This one has really cute, like, inspirational words I pulled from a few times. Done is better than perfect, which is a great one. Choose what matters. I thought there was one. Yeah, one thing at a time. Tend it little by little. So I like this one. One thing at a time. We'll put that as our, like, inspiration for this week. I am going to try to flip through some stickers to try to get a couple of these things covered. Water plants. Here's my set I used last time. I'm going to go blue this time. Water my plants. Do need to repot them sometime this week too, so I'll probably repot them early in the week and have to water them a little bit at that time probably. And then also this worked really good for Saturday, so I'm going to do that again. I will do blue. Put that down here. And then dance. I love these little cute dance stickers. Everybody's dancing this week. They'll both be happy to be fully back into all the dance stuff. Oh, there's some scissors. That will be perfect for hair appointment. Actually, I can use this little vacuum for cleaning day as well. So we'll just do that for cleaning day. Let's see. Doctor's appointments. I don't know that I'm sure I do have some stickers that would work for doctor's appointments. Also, Sunday is my plan day, so I'm gonna put this guy on here. That's like my main Sunday thing for myself. I'm sure I have doctor stickers. I still need to haul these. I've had these for a while. Just flip and see if there's anything that's like doctor's appointment. Oh man, some of these are super cute to use as like meal plan stuff. I tried a meal plan on Saturday or Sunday. I like this little actual turkey. Some chicken. Can't get it off though. We're gonna put that as a meal plan sticker. Actually, I already wrote it in here because I'm doing a meal train actually on Monday for one of my friends who just had a baby. So that sticker actually goes really well with that. I don't have to write anything out again. I have these cute laundry stickers also in that same big pack. Super cute. I have these Erin Condren other planner old stickers. Yeah, so it has doctor's appointment stickers, but I already wrote in. It also has hair appointment stickers, so I need to remember this for next time. Dentist, doctor. Yeah, see, these still say doctors too. And they're not quite big enough, I think, to cover up that whole spot. We're gonna take one off and see. But that also brings in orange, which I'm not thrilled about. Okay, we are gonna use it and just cover this up. It's crooked. It's crooked. All right, we'll just write in yeah, okay, that one's not gonna work. She's just going in for a flu shot for that one. But I don't want to cover up the contractor that I wrote over that part. Rewrite that. And that is it. So I also thought maybe to do the gratitude down here as well. I really liked in the beginning, I was trying to put the goal things down here, but that didn't end up working out because it wasn't actually what I was doing that day, and using that in conjunction with the daily planner just got really cumbersome. And then also, like, I could totally skip using a daily planner because I have so much room for actual to-dos since I don't have a whole lot of appointments and like daily things to remember each day. I totally could get away with just using this, and I will do that at some point, but I'm just having fun playing with the daily planner as well. But there is what my week looks like. I just tried to decorate it a tiny bit with some stickers. I know I have some sort of stamp I could use for this, like a little shot or something, but I just don't want to pull out stamps right now. I just wanted to do stickers, and I love the little scissors for the hair appointment. And I think that's it. So I hope you guys liked looking at my goals, walking through the mini plan with me, the planner updates that I talked about. They're like my mid-month updates since the 15th is coming up this week. And you guys won't see this for another week. I thought I'd go ahead and fill you guys in on those updates. And I think that is it. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Be sure to give me a thumbs up and subscribe and follow me along. I will also have my Makselife playlist down below, and then just a general planner playlist so you guys can check out more of my planner videos if you're interested. And I think that's it. So have a great day, and I'll catch you next time. Happy planning and have a great start to your week. Bye.